the Diddy trial. I just want to know what is Diddy in jail for?
Everybody, because they ain't brought that up yet though. They ain't brought that up yet. I mean, everybody that he had sex with, man or female, was consensual.
I'm like, is he going to jail for partying? Because that's all I've been seeing. That's all I've been hearing.
It's not against the law to have a whole bunch of baby oil. It's not against the law. So why are he locked up? Why?
Because I'm sitting there listening.
Do they have different? How many cases does he have?
Sex trafficking.
That's it.
Yeah. No domestic. Now, if it was domestic violence, yeah, lock him up. Do he deserve to be whooped for that? What he did? Yes.
I thought that was on the table with old girl. Because she's a witness. She's a witness there.
For the trafficking, but they try to paint him as something, a monster.
Right.
But you didn't get him. You not locked him up for domestic violence. You did not lock him up for having baby oil. You ain't lock him up for liking men. You ain't lock him up for none of that.
Sex trafficking.
You locked that man up for sex trafficking.
And you ain't brought up not one sex
not
trafficking
one.
case yet.
Not one. I know what, like I said, I know what the defense is the prosecutor's trying to paint her as a monster, out of control monster, whatever. Mm-hmm. But that, all you're doing, it has nothing to do with what he's there for.
Nothing. Not nothing.
I'm like, dog, and I'm like, y'all gonna, even if he did sex traffic, how y'all trying to prosecute him, y'all gonna let him go free because it has nothing to do with sex trafficking. Mm-hmm. Just my thought on it, man. I'm like, dog.
That's what I was looking at yesterday too when they showing on NBC Nightly News. They showing that all this other stuff with old girl beating her up in the hall and all that, and they kept on saying, "You're not showing the sex trafficking."
Oh, did they? Okay, mm-hmm. See, and that's what I'm at. I'm like, that's not what he's doing. That's not why you locking him up.
Right.
Show me some proof why you locking him up, where he was getting them underage girl from overseas or whatever, shipping. That's what I'll need to see to say, okay, lock him up for sex trafficking.
They haven't showed not one.
Now, if you saying he's getting locked up for domestic violence or being a bad boyfriend or husband, y'all got all the proof in the world.
And then Kim Porter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. I mean, just like with Kwame, they locked him up for what they say they locked him up for, but we all know old girl Lisa Green came up. That was her name, Lisa Green, right?
I think so, yeah.
Came up missing and dead, but you couldn't prove it on him. Mm-hmm. But you gave him that time. You got to give
him something, cheating on his wife.
Yeah, you gave him 29 years for a crime.
Like Texas, having a mistress
for taking the bribes. Now you got all these other politicians that does the same thing.
That's what I say. That's what they say.
18 months, something like that. You get this man 29 years for
doing what everybody doing.
Right.
But yeah, hey, y'all got to have more evidence of sex trafficking if y'all want me to say, okay, lock him up for sex trafficking.
Because now
lock him up for domestic violence. I'm with you.
All they saying, oh, he's facing 15 years now. We heard
looking like to me.
We heard life at the beginning. Oh, he's never coming home. But now, he's facing
time served.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. About 15 years, up to 15 years.